conditioning your body, toughening it up with strikes. In this video I'm going to be talking all about the Canvas Makiwara boards we have for sale at Enso Martial Arts. I'm going to be talking about all of their features, why you'd want to use them, who uses them, and at the end I'm going to put together a montage of people training on Makiwara. Hi, my name's Doug Swift. I've been doing martial arts for the past 34 years and I've been the owner of Enso Martial Arts for the past 17 years. If you're liking this video, click the little icon down below, subscribe to this channel and get all the latest videos and updates from Enso Martial Arts. So let's get into this video and learn all about the Canvas Makiwara we have for sale at Enso. So the actual word Makiwara translates as straw post. So originally they would have got a rope, like twisted rope Makiwara, tied it to a post and hit the thing. Now these are still used a lot, obviously we sell them here in the shop, very popular, but it doesn't suit everyone. It's pretty hardcore, so hitting that thing is really abrasive on your hands. So obviously if you're training all your life and you've built up to it, that's definitely something that you can use for helping condition your hands. So that's where the word Makiwara comes from, because it's straw tied to a post. Now like I said, it's not for everyone and it's very harsh. It's kind of like the top end in terms of hand conditioning for certain Japanese martial arts. So a nice sensible middle ground is these Canvas Makiwara. Now these are just as popular as the straw Makiwara, and it just depends on where you're at in your training and how far you want to go with your conditioning. So Canvas is used quite a lot for like body conditioning. The Wing Chun guys almost exclusively use Canvas, and they might use a Canvas wall bag like that. So Canvas, it also is very abrasive, but not as abrasive as the rope. It sort of fits probably somewhere between just using a standard punch bag and using the rope. So what are they for and who uses them? Well, like I said, it is used for conditioning your body, toughening it up with strikes, getting used to hitting things and not having nice soft skin. Now most people will use them for their hands, so they do lots of strikes like fist strikes, knife edge and whatever, all the rest of it, and palm strikes. Especially the Chinese guys will do a lot of palm strikes on a canvas pad like this, and they will just have it on a flat surface and hit front and backs of their hands. But you can also do lots of other body parts, lots of elbows, kicking with your feet, stuff like that. So you can, and shins of course, if it's placed in the right way, you can kick it with your feet and shins. So they're pretty reasonable in price. So eventually the canvas will wear out, and you can just replace it. They're a nice, simple, reasonably cheap thing to replace. So why would you want to use one of these? Why not just a punch bag? Well, punch bags, and it's probably the main problem we get selling punch bags in the shop, is that they're pretty big, they're pretty loud, and they're quite hard to hang. A lot of people don't have the setup in their house or garage or whatever to be able to train with one of these. So a canvas pad like this is a much sort of more home friendly piece of equipment that you can use to do some training on. So who uses them? Well, it's mainly you karate guys that are going to be using these. Very sort of closely linked with karate. A lot of the sort of bare hand conditioning related to most of the karate styles, especially the Okinawan styles like Goju-Ryu. But there are lots of people, like I mentioned, that would benefit from using one of these Canvas Makiwaras. Like I said before, the Wing Chun guys could definitely use one of these, and the Shaolin Kung Fu guys. A lot of Kung Fu styles that do hand conditioning, and a lot of the Southern styles do hand conditioning. Now, like I said, they usually use the wall bags, but if they're not in stock, you can definitely use one of these canvas ones. They work in exactly the same way. You know, some people pick them up and go, oh, they're a bit soft, they feel a bit soft, and they do feel relatively squidgy. You can see just a little bit of flex in there, but after a few punches you'll realise that it's actually a very well made, very purpose built piece of training equipment that would be perfect for your training. Now, as you can see, they do come in two sizes, so a small and a large. You know, there's no real difference between them apart from the size. You know, it won't really affect the training that much. It's just kind of a personal preference. Some people like to have a nice big target to aim for. If you're doing a lot of kind of elbows and kicks and stuff, maybe you want to go for the large one. The small one, you know, is much closer to the size of a rope Makiwara, especially if it's screwed onto a post. So, you know, you want a little bit of more precise target practice, go for those. But they're, you know, pretty much a very similar item. Now, what you will notice is that there is a difference in pattern, colour and backboard. Now, all the same materials. They do sometimes come the whiter canvas, sometimes the cream canvas. You do get the black backing or sort of the plain wood backing. Also, you get different designs. So like the dragon on this one, you get the karate in Japanese kanji on there. It will vary. Now, we do our absolute best to update the website as best we can, but they do come through randomly all the time. We can't choose necessarily what patterns or colours that we get from them. So, you know, you might get a slightly different variation from what's on the website. If you really do have a specific need for how you want it to look, let us know and we'll do our absolute best to get you the one you can, the one that you want. But, you know, more than likely it's just going to be whatever we can get at the time. So one of the big questions is about fixing them. How do you fix them? Well, they're super easy because you get a nice hole in the top so you can literally just screw it to a wall. Now, you might get obviously a bit of sound in your house if it's just straight on a wall and you're hitting it, and maybe you want to do a little bit of soundproofing not to annoy your neighbours. But compared to, say, something like a punch bag, it's way quieter than that, which is absolutely brilliant. So it's a really good, really simple to place training kit that you can have at your home or even in the gym. So as I mentioned before, at Enso Martial Arts, we do like to think we've got quite a good selection of training equipment, especially Makiwara. So as well as the two Canvas Makiwara, we also have rope Makiwara. We do leather Makiwara on the springy boards, and the canvas wall bags, which you can fill up with any material you like. We do them in the 1 section, 3 section, and the ones with the little Bruce Lee on. Now, if you are doing quite a lot of hand conditioning, it might be worth getting something from the Chinese martial arts, which is Dip Da Jiao, which really helps heal your hands. We've also got a whole host of clothing, pads, weapons, all kinds of stuff for your martial arts training. So as promised at the beginning of the video, here's a short montage of people training with Makiwara. Thanks very much for watching. I hope it was useful. I hope you learnt loads about the Canvas Makiwara we have for sale at Enso Martial Arts. If you like this video, click the little icon down below, subscribe to our channel, and you'll get all the latest videos on all the products we have here for sale at Enso Martial Arts. Thanks very much, and I'll see you soon. Cheers!